So Guilty Gear Strive is still in its fetal phase, but I still get to talk about it as my very first Guilty Gear Ramblings. So why not? I mean, I haven't got a chance to talk about Guilty Gear much on my channel, so it doesn't hurt to talk about it. One thing I want to talk about is the characters. And we finally have about, what? We have Sol, Kai, May, Axel Lowe, Potemkin, Faust, and Chip. And I know they're all old original characters that have been in Guilty Gear since like forever, but I do want to see more new ones. Well, my guess is that Daisuke is going to get all the old ones out of the way and then bring in some new characters like that samurai dude. Oh yeah, I forgot to count him, that samurai dude, but since he hasn't done anything yet, so I can't even count him as a playable character yet, so hell if we know. He may not even be a playable character. That's why I wanted to see from Ariel's. Ariel's seemed important in XR, but she never got playable, which is actually kind of sad, though. She would have been an actual great playable character. I don't know why Daisuke went to the trouble of making her if she wasn't going to be playable, but that's beside the point. She's dead now, so there's no way she's going to be playable, so. But yeah, I hope Daisuke gets like the old characters out of the way so he can bring in some new ones. What I do want to see from the old cast, and by old cast, I'm technically just counting the original Guilty Gear and all the other games that already come out. Like every Guilty Gear game, I'm counting them as old characters. I want to see Elfelt and Biken back, mainly because I like those two characters. I can't play as both of them worth a damn, but I like them. And I hope Daisuke puts them back in, or put in Dizzy, because Dizzy is an old character, so I hope she gets back in. What I want to see is like with new characters, I want to see if like Daisuke can somehow fit Arya in there somehow, because with Jacko gone and Justice gone, you know, you can't really get those Valentine kind of like characters anymore. I mean, we still have Elfelt and Ramlethal, and I'm pretty sure they're going to get into Strive somehow, but I want to see Arya back in some way. Like, I hope like Daisuke creates a move list if she ever got in. Create a move list that kind of mixes Justice's like, you know, powers with Jacko's minions. Like, they said they made a big deal about how Justice could command other gears. So, like, I wish they could do that with the new Arya, though, like, not exactly like commanding gears, like just commanding some other kind of minion characters, just to make her different from Jacko and Justice. There's music. I do want to hear more music. For all we know is the Smell of the Game and Chip and Potemkin's themes. And, well, we don't know all of them, and we don't know the names, but I like Potemkin's theme for the 30 seconds I heard of it, and Smell of the Game is pretty good. I hope we get more. Hope we know more soon, because we don't know if we haven't even heard Sol and Kai's themes yet. Then damn, dude, they must be really good ass themes. We haven't heard them yet. Daisuke's a god, so I'm pretty sure they're good. But now that all the songs have vocals, from what I've heard of Potemkin and Chip's themes, they have vocals. Which my guess is that everyone's gonna have vocals. I hope so. That begs the question, how about May? Is May gonna still have Naoki Hashimoto as with vocals? Because like I'm trying to imagine his man voice in her song, and it just doesn't sound right. I mean, it'll sound right because he did voice some songs like, you know, like The Ship, and that's practically like the whole Jellyfish Pirates kind of theme if I'm using it right. So I kind of hope that, I don't know like, if Guilty Gear music would sound right with a female vocalist. But I do hope if for the female characters that they get female vocalist themes. Like, I know it's wishful thinking, but that'd be kind of cool. Like, I hope they have female vocals, because it'd be something new for Guilty Gear, and I would like to hear it. Something also new is getting a dub. Thank you. People ragged on XR Science dub, and I have never understood why. They all had great voices. Like, the only person's voice I really kind of have a problem with was Sol's. And I really got used to it after a while, but I do hope Sol gets a new voice actor. Funny enough, he has voice actor with Troy Baker and Overture. I hope he gets Matthew Mercer. Like, Sol's voice with Matthew Mercer would be great. Like, Jotaro's voice, like Matthew Mercer's voice with Jotaro could go great with Sol. Like, literally. Like, literally, you already got the whole Yaya Yaya Daze thing going on. They could do that. Like, literally, like, seriously. Like, yeah, like, Matthew Mercer would be a great Sol. I'm not gonna lie. But everyone else was great. The only problem I had was Sol's, and it wasn't that big of a problem. So I kind of hope that Sol gets Matthew Mercer as his voice actor. But everyone else, I hope they stay the same. Like, I hope Cassandra Lee comes back as Elfelt if she ever gets in. I forgot May's voice actress. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't have time to remember right now. But I hope she comes back. I really did like May's voice actions because her Japanese voice is nails on a chalkboard, dude. Nope. But other than that, I'm glad Guilty Gear Strive is getting a dub. Daisuke himself came out and said it's getting a dub, which threw me off. But I welcome it because I'm glad ArcSys is doing dubs again. Because after Revelator didn't come out with a dub, I was kind of disappointed, but it wasn't no big deal. But when BlazBlue did it, I was like, yeah, really. But then it came out with Tag with a dub. So I hope that Strive. I'm glad that Strive is listening to people and hopefully Guilty Gear gets a dub. Something else I want to talk about is the look at the game. I have nothing to say here. The game looks so good. It looks so clean. Like, god damn, the game looks good. Like, it looks way too good, man. Like, after ArcSys made Dragon Ball FighterZ and GranBlue, I was like, damn, how can y'all keep going further? And they did. They went further with Strive. And I was like, damn, how are you guys doing this, man? The stages look great, dude. I like how the stages can transition. How you can knock them up to lower to a stage or higher to a stage. I like that. And there's a stage, one of my favorites, like that's a snow stage. It looks good, dude. That snow stage looks good. With the lighting, with the characters and the snow, it looks great. I love snow. Like, it's not snow levels in video games. I like when they do like the whole glittering snow, but it's not like a big wasteland full of snow. I don't like that. I like when it just snows on things, you know? It's kind of hard to describe, but they have like snow level, like it has like a whole factory part to it. That's my favorite looking stage in the game because it looks so damn good. But yeah, the game looks great. The game looks so good. Like, my wish list is just to hear more music and see more characters I want return. I want Biken to come back. I want Elfeld to come back. I want to see Anji in the game again, or Testament, or anyone. I want to see more characters. I want to see more new characters and old characters, really. Like, I know Daisuke's gonna probably put us all old characters in. I just want to see new ones, too. As for, like, I think that's it. Oh yeah, gameplay. I always forget about the gameplay. Now, the gameplay was kind of a sore point for some people because when they saw it and they heard about the system mechanics, they were like, ugh, I don't like it. Why is Daisuke dumbing this game down? Personally, for me, I don't see a problem with it. I mean, I'm glad Daisuke is taking into account and getting rid of some of the mechanics, like Danger Time. Danger Time didn't need to be in there. Like, I never had a problem with Danger Time, personally, because I never fought anyone. I never actually fought to it. And when it did happen, I was playing solo. But I don't have a problem with Daisuke doing it. I do find it funny that it's pretty much more like a GranBlue-esque Guilty Gear game. It's not as fast and wild as crazy as the other XR is, but other than that, I don't have a problem with it. Really, I don't. I'm kind of like, I'm not glad they're simplifying the games, but I'm okay with it because I can actually, like, you know, get somewhere. Like with Cross Tag compared to Central Fiction, I couldn't get anywhere with it, and I'm kind of glad I'm able to play the game and not get pissed and frustrated every time I play. That's the same with Guilty Gear. This is the reason I don't play it all that often, because I'm not like, there's like, it's not that there's a bunch of mechanics to know. You know, I know the mechanics. It's just that, you know, I don't use all of them, and I kind of feel bad because I don't get a chance to use them all like I want to. And with Guilty Gear Strive, I feel like I get a chance to get there. I wouldn't know because I haven't played the game yet, but for what everyone says, you know, it's all right. But other than that, I think that's all I gotta say about Strive. I'm glad it's getting a dub. I'm glad we're seeing the old characters looking great again. God damn! I hope I hear more music, and I think that's it. I do like about what they think they had like when you. Let me slow down a bit. I do like when they had like this thing where they showed a preview of the move before they get to use it. I like that change, and I wish more games do that. Like they preview the move. It reminds me of Devil May Cry. I think it was DMC Devil May Cry, or it was Devil May Cry 5, where they show you a preview of the move. Yeah, it's both of those games. They show you a preview of the move before you use it, and I like that. I like when they do that in video games. It looks cool. But other than that, I think that's all I gotta say about Strive. I personally am not going to be getting the game on launch because I know it's going to have DLC. And it's not the fact that the game's going to have DLC, it's just it's going to be a $60 game with DLC. And I'm going to wait till Guilty Gear Strive has either an updated version or either an updated version or because I already know this is going to, like, Daisuke can't help himself. It's going to have an updated version, or it's going to be this game's gonna be so cheap that getting the DLC will be justified at that point. So either one of those, I'm not gonna get the game on launch though. Like, but I hope the characters are a good amount of characters for the game on launch, because like I wanted to get GranBlue, but then once I heard there was only 11 characters on launch while 5 were DLC, I was like, nope, pass. That was a major pass right there. Like 11 characters on launch, no. But other than that, yeah, Guilty Gear Strive. I hope to see more characters soon. I don't know when the game's coming out. No one knows, but I hope it comes later so they have time to fix all the kinks and put enough characters in so people will be satisfied. Because I don't want them to repeat what they did with XR when they don't have 14 characters on launch. And yeah, Guilty Gear is a game where mostly all the characters play different, but I don't want the little amount of characters and just to someone to say, well, they play differently. So, you know, like, I don't want to hear that, dude. Like, I don't give a crap how many characters play differently. I don't want a tiny amount at launch, man, because the rest is going to be DLC, and what's the point, you know? Especially when the game isn't even out yet. So, but other than that, I will see y'all next time. That's all I had to really say on Strive. There's not much to say because the game isn't even out yet. We don't have all the characters yet, and they haven't come out, say nothing since that whole Potemkin and Chip reveal. So we haven't seen, well, no, Faust, my bad. We haven't seen anything since Faust, so all I do is hope there's more characters come in, so. That's all I gotta say about Strive. This is my first Guilty Gear Ramblings. I will talk about more Guilty Gear in the future, so I will see y'all next time. Peace out, everybody.